I first decided that I wanted to cox after 4 years of an unsuccessful rowing sort of encounter. So I started rowing when I was 11, and then I was pretty much too small to carry on above the age of 14, 15. I think my coach saw that I really enjoyed the sport and he put me in the cox's seat, and the rest is history, as they say. Often people sort of jaws drop when they hear it, but last term when we were training for quite a big event, I'd get up at around 4:30 and then make my way to get a lift with the girls at 5 to go to Newcastle, where we do one training session before 9 a.m. lectures. We come back in time. Often I'll be wearing, the cox is always the one that has to wear ridiculous clothes, so I'll be in my lecture looking ridiculous, trying to stay awake, and then often I'll go home for a nap. I'll probably do the same again the next day, and then sort of intermittently amongst all of this training schedule we have events, competitions, even a fundraiser last term. It takes up a lot of time. I think physically you can say that a cox doesn't work as hard as a rower. You'd be absolutely justified to say that, but coxing isn't, success in coxing doesn't depend on athletic prowess, and it depends on your understanding of the crew, the ability to kind of communicate, establish relationships, as well as lots of technical things like the physics of the stroke and how to rig a boat. So to those people I say you're entitled to your opinion, but you don't understand. I think people's perception of coxing and what it's like to be a cox is pretty much people are uneducated. But I would like people to appreciate and begin to understand the importance of a cox and how their role, while they're not physically making the boat go faster, they are part of that team, and they are there to enable people to push to that absolute physical limit, which is something that is, it's incredibly difficult to achieve. So I'd love people to respect that about the role.
That one alright? Right. I thought you held it together really well.
My greatest achievement in rowing so far has been a gold at the Paralympic Games. 2016 Rio start line with the women's 8 would be the absolute dream. The university system of rowing is very different to what it's like to row for an Olympic squad, which is pretty much a 9-to-5 job. So get up at 6:30, be at training for 7:30, do 2 sessions with an hour break, 40-minute break in between, then maybe a recovery swim or weights or an afternoon off. I hope that I know what makes a great cox, that's why I'm not that great, but I think definitely it's someone that loves people and also someone that finds beauty in the rowing stroke, because it really is a beautiful thing. I think I wouldn't be here if I didn't think that rowing was worth sort of pursuing.
Another quick question, do you do any of your own training?
I do some of my own training. I think a cox would be pretty useless if they didn't understand what it's like to be athletic. I like running, I just like running. Maybe a salad for supper once a week and I'll get down to weight, so I'm pretty lucky. But yeah, I like running, throwing, catching, skipping every now and again.